honored guests. On behalf of the School of Economics and Business at the University of Ljubljana, it is my absolute pleasure to extend a warm welcome to each of you joining us today's online information session. Your presence, albeit virtual, underscores the global interest in our esteemed international part-time master's program in business and organization. And as we embark on this academic journey of 2024-2025, we are really thrilled to guide you through the intricacies of a program renowned for its excellence and international acclaim. Today, we're here to give you a comprehensive details that not only highlight the caliber of our curriculum, but also illuminate the path to your future professional triumphs. So thank you for choosing to explore this journey with us. Let's just start today's session with an introduction to the prestigious University of Ljubljana and our distinguished faculty at the School of Economics and Business. So it's my great honor that I invite Professor Metka Tekaučić, a sort of beacon of knowledge and leadership, to enlighten us with her insights. So Professor Tekaučić, the virtual floor is yours.
Thank you, Micha. So dear guests, it's my great pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the School of Economics of the University of Ljubljana. Our Dean, Professor Tomaž Turk, asked me to somehow welcome you also on his behalf, because he's today in the United States for the ACSB annual conference, and so he cannot join us. Otherwise, he will be with us. And of course, it's my great pleasure. I have the honor to present our university, which I'm really also very proud of, because I was the dean of the school for 10 years, and so I followed the progress of the school and the university. Our university is the biggest, the best, and the oldest university in Slovenia. It was established in 1919, at the beginning only with 5 member schools, but nowadays we have 26 members of the university, 23 faculties, as we call the schools, and 3 art academies, with a little more than 40,000 students and around 6,000 employees. And of course, our school, School of Economics and Business, or as it's called in Slovenian language, Ekonomska fakulteta, which is a brand within Slovenia, is among the biggest members of the university. We are more than 70 years old, so we were established in 1946. And we are not only the leading educational institution in the field of economics and business, but as well as the leading research institution in this field. We are very proud that we are a triple accredited school. We have all 3 major accreditations in the field of business education, EQUIS, ACSB, and AMBA, and this means that we are in the top 1% of business and economic schools around the world. So these are our international accreditations. And I would also like to point out that we're very proud that we have our master in management ranked Financial Times, and also our school, our faculty, our school is among the best business schools in Europe according to Financial Times rankings, and our position within this ranking is improving. Micha, can you please? Yeah, so here you can see which are our major partners. We have partner schools all around the globe, and our students can go and study abroad at our partner schools, as well as foreign students come to study in Ljubljana. Our partners, as I already mentioned, are around the world, around the globe, and we are also a member of ACE Association, which is Alliance of Chinese and European Business Schools. We have close contacts with China, and a lot of European companies which are owned by Chinese partners are interested in our school due to the courses we offer in the field of doing business with Asia. Of course, if you decide to study at our institution, you have a right to study as an exchange student at one of our partners institution in different countries all over the world. This is, I mean, just a short presentation of our school. And Micha, probably now you will pass the word to Professor Zub, right?
Yes, thank you very much. I'm now eager to introduce you to another amazing member of our faculty, our full-time professor from the Department of Management and Organization, Professor Nada Zupan. Her specialty is human resources, and she has a presentation ready for us entitled Something New, Something Interesting, Something That Can Be Useful to You. I'm gonna give the virtual floor to you, Nada, and the screen sharing. So there you go. You're muted still.
I wanted you to do things in peace. So, as Micha said, I'm the human resource person. So, of course, my part of teaching in this program is human resource management. So I'm interested in people. And as you can see, I also want to know how do you feel today before I tell you something new, something that might be useful to you. And I'm at the same time introducing this Mentimeter, which we use in online teaching for student interaction so that you have a chance to express your opinions. So I would like everybody to just go and join menti.com. And there you will be asked to put the code 33799346. And then we are waiting for your replies to see how are your feelings. And of course, I'm really happy to see that we have happy people, happy faces. This is something that we will be gladly looking for during our program, and we'll try to do our best to keep you happy. So let's wait for some more participants to join in, because Menti is more fun when we have more answers. I can tell you that compared to when I asked my undergraduate students how they feel, I'm really happy to see your responses, because with them, what comes up front is tired, exhausted, depressed, anxious, and all those kind of negative feelings. So I'm really happy to see that you are a group of happy people who are looking forward to what is ahead for you. So we have 10 responses already, so maybe some will join a bit later when I move on, because I have only a few minutes to talk about my topic, so I cannot waste too much time with this part. So great, looking forward to meeting you happy people in the class. So now maybe another question, why Mentimeter is good? Because you can actually benchmark yourself against your colleagues on the go. So for example, now you will be able to see how your work week looks compared to what others are doing. So. Okay, so we can see that your work weeks are quite long. Only one works less than 40 hours. The majority within 40 and 50. We even have a person over 60 hours. So it's quite the workload that you have on your plate. So these are important, of course, issues. So let me move to the next question. On average, how many hours per day do you manage to spend with your family and friends? This is now on a daily basis. Okay, again, we see quite some variety, which shows you that it is possible to spend more time. But I understand that some circumstances, of course, are different, and you cannot spend all that much time with your family and friends. So let me ask you the next question. How many hours per week do you spend in the nature? You go outdoors. Okay. So you may ask yourself why I'm asking these questions, why I'm so curious about your lifestyle and what you are doing. It's basically leading to a story that, of course, nowadays we have quite an issue. And this issue is related to how well we take care of ourselves. So the last personal question is, or there are one more to this one. So how much did you sleep? Okay, so of course, people need different numbers of hours, some more, some less. You can see that it is nice split between 7 to 8 and 4 to 6. And the last one, how often do you feel burned out at your work? I presume that most of you are working, that you have your jobs. So how are you related to this? Relating to the burnout. Sometimes, very often, one person, rarely two people, the lucky ones who don't feel burnt out. And of course, this is leading me into my topic, what I wanted to talk about, because actually the research shows that you are rather an exception to the rule. Because as you can see, when your Gallup was asking employees how do they feel burnt out, how much do they feel burnt out, there is about 76, 3/4 of employees that experience it at least sometimes. And that's why this is maybe the new part that I want to talk about is the concept of a sustainable career. So have you heard of sustainable career? And this will be, of course, part of what we will also do in our human resource management class, trying to guide you towards developing sustainable careers in your future. I see that some of you are more familiar with the concept than the others, so it might be new to some, not entirely new to all of you. But what is important with sustainable careers, and I really like this kind of analogy, that we are like a tree, right? So we have to have really good roots. We need to have a strong trunk, and then we will be able to produce nice fruits, which are the outcomes of sustainable careers. By definition, sustainable career is something that is really aligned with your interests, strengths, values, that you do things that you cherish, that are important to you, but also that it offers ongoing learning and renewal, because sustainability in general is a big part of what we try to teach at our School of Economics and Business. It's a big part of our mission, vision, program delivery. So sustainability is really important. But sustainability at organizational level or a country level has no meaning if we don't take care of our own sustainability. And that means that we should not compromise our achievements in the future through the behaviors and the way we work at the moment. So that's why it's important that we are learning on the go all the time, and that we take care of our renewal. So sustainable career should be burnout proof. So there should be good balance between work and life, between obligations and social relationships. So spending time in the nature, spending time with your friends, having enough sleep, taking good care of yourself, those are all these sustainable behaviors that will give you a really strong foundation to actually have a good outcomes, which is career success, which is usually a subjective thing. So it needs to be in line with your values. Maybe your career success is that you have good relationships. Maybe your career success is that you earn a lot of money. We are all different, but it's important that what you understand as career success is in line with your values. But also that you have good health, well-being, and happiness, which I'm happy to see that when I asked you how you feel, most of you were in this happy kind of mood. But also you need to have positive relationships at work and at home, and you need to have good balance between work and life. And for all of this, you need certain competencies. And these competencies then help you to develop sustainable behaviors that lead to this sustainable career. And how and what the organization needs to do. Of course, organizations, HR managers, and managers need to provide resources and support for this tree to flourish, which means soil, water, space to grow, sunlight, nutrition, and of course, you can translate this into the organizational environment, and you will see what kind of support and what you need to give to the employees. And with the human resource management course, we actually want to offer to the participants understanding of human resource management from all three perspectives. So what an organization can do, so what are the practices inside the organizations. Then we want to show what you can, as a manager, use. And then finally, how you can use human resource management as you, as a person, as an employee who is seeking some new knowledge. So we will take these three perspectives. And all in all, this is important because we want you all to understand that career is not a sprint. So running fast will not help you. Is a marathon that has twists and turns, ups and downs. And if you think about sustainability and sustainable careers, you will renew yourself on time. You will have all the competencies and behaviors that will help you to successfully manage all these twists and turns and live a happy life and have a successful career. So human resource management as one of the courses within the program will also focus a little bit on these issues and hopefully bring some good ideas to you how to accomplish a successful, sustainable career over a longer period of time. So with this, I will stop sharing. This was the main message, and also trying to show to you how we deliver the course through kind of interaction, discussion. Of course, today we were not discussing things much, but when we have a class, I expect that we would have discussion around these topics and share positive experiences, learn from each other, because that's the whole point of a program like this, when we have experienced managers and employees in the class. So thank you very much. And of course, if there is any question, I can certainly answer.
Thank you very much, Professor Zufan, for this wonderful presentation and your insights. I think we should now focus on today's information session to actually allow me to emphasize the pivotal role that knowledge and competences play in shaping the success and growth of organizations, as we already talked about this. The collective expertise of managers and employees serve as a sort of a bedrock upon which companies thrive and innovate. So now it's my pleasure to invite again to the stage our program director, Metka Tekaučić. With her wealth of experience in visionary leadership, Metka is uniquely positioned to guide us through the intricacies of our part-time master's program. So, Professor Tekaučić, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Miha. So, dear all, Professor Zufan already demonstrated briefly, also how the delivery of the program looks like. She presented her course. However, we all tried to do the same through the online delivery of the program, bring you to the knowledge of each particular discipline and to enjoy also in the teaching and learning process. So we welcome to the program all managers and entrepreneurs with general management responsibilities, as well as functional leaders who have important cross-functional responsibilities. Economists and non-economists are invited to our program because we have experienced that the mixed group is the best what can happen. The exchange of knowledge, the exchange, sharing the experience is extremely important, and all our participants have really enjoyed in it. So we invite all motivated individuals who can demonstrate their potential as leaders and who are ready to run the marathon, as Nada mentioned before, to get the up-to-date knowledge and skills necessary for sustainable organizations and sustainable society in general. So why to choose our program? What is maybe the competitive advantage of our program? Well, first, we would like to say that we very carefully developed it for the purpose of online delivery, because we wanted to save your time and also to reduce the participants' costs, because everything can be accomplished without losing too much time, and you can work at the same time and listen to the classes and pass the exams from whatever location around the world. This year was the first one after Corona that we had a complete delivery, online delivery of the program. We got a lot of experience during the Corona period. However, we didn't, at that time, we didn't decide the program for the online delivery. Now we involved a lot of new approaches and methods which are specific for online delivery, and really we already gathered a lot of experience in this field. So you will give all the literature in the electronic form, all the exercises in the electronic form, and I can tell you that we use learning management platform which is called Canvas, and everything can be done through Canvas. A lot of discussion groups, a lot of joint work. So people who do, this online program really enjoy in different types of possible forms of education and getting the knowledge and experience. Miha, can you please go to another slide which present, so the curriculum. I will not pay a lot of attention to the courses, because you can find them on the web page. Our professors deliver the courses. So these are all our professors from Ljubljana or our visiting professors from abroad, like Professor Durukan from Turkey, who has been with us for quite a long period and successfully delivers one of the most demanding courses, which is financial management. So, we have some compulsory obligatory courses, some suggested elective courses. These courses are really highly suggested by me as a program director to successfully complete the program. And then we also have some elective courses, which we choose very carefully after analyzing the needs of our participants. Well, as I mentioned before, you can check the structure of the program on our web page, so I will not take too much of your time for explaining the structure of the composition of the courses. Maybe just a few words about program delivery. I already mentioned some things, here you can see, I just checked why they prepared me. It is from the marketing management course with our professor Barbara Charter, and people who were listening to her course. And all courses are delivered in English. English is also the official language of our program. So also all exams are taken in English. And of course, we cannot afford ourselves too big group for the online delivery of the program, because we strictly insist that all cameras are switched on so that participants see each other, that the lecturer can see all participants, and that we can have with communication and conversation during the lectures. This is from my side. I will be very happy to answer the questions after that if it is needed to explain something in more details. And I believe, that for us, it is very important what our alumni members will tell us, our students who successfully graduated, and some of them who are now enrolled into the program and have already passed some courses. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Tekacic. It's with great anticipation that we introduce Melita Sokolowska, our regional coordinator, who will share invaluable insights for us. Today, she will explain the reflective journey of our program, revealing how our master students have assessed the implementation of our online teaching methods. Furthermore, she will provide a detailed overview of the tuition fees and the critical enrollment deadlines for our master's program. This information is essential for all prospective students interested in joining our academic community, so I suggest you take some notes. We invite Ms. Sokolowska to the virtual stage.
Good evening to everyone. Thank you, Miha, and thank you to the audience that they are with us on this event. Some more useful information from my side. As Professor Tekacic mentioned, the COVID pandemic only accelerated the process of the necessary modern model of hybrid implementation of the educational process, which is required by the new times and by the new generations of students as well. Online live teaching had the opportunity to experience 3 generations of our students from this master program, and their feedback and evaluation showed a great satisfaction, which was over 90%. As one of the significant advantages of this online teaching is our master students highlighted that it's a very practical way of studying, because the students can study, it means have lectures and take exams from anywhere, even when they are on business or private trip. All the required is a good internet connection and quiet environment, and then saving their professional and personal time, as well as the travel and accommodations costs. And during their studies, they are not absent from home or from their workplace. And at the same time, the company retains the employees' presence during the education process. The number of students in the group is maximum 30, and we have a few simple rules for this way of teaching, which are the professor and the students have their camera on at all time during the lectures. The students can ask questions and have discussion during the lectures with the professor and between each other. And the exam are organized as shown on this picture on the screen. Miha, please, yes. And you can see it. And master thesis defense can be organized online to or at the faculty in Ljubljana, of course, it's the student's choice. A bachelor's degree and fluent command of English are two criteria for admission to this master program. And tuition fee is 7,500 euros, and it covers all costs. It's including lectures, exams, seminars, works, mandatory academic literature, additional materials, access and unrestricted use of the digital library of University of Ljubljana School of Economics, mentorship, and defense of the master thesis. 1st of July, it's application deadline for this academic year, and the program will start in October this year. Now it's time, and with great pleasure, I want to invite one of our alumni, Klevisa Capo, and two of our master students, Alexander Milosevic and Alina Papian, to express the experience and professional benefits from this program and the friendship that they created with their colleagues during the studies. Each of them has their own interesting professional story, and they will tell us now. Before I invite Klevisa to take a word, I just want to say something interesting. Next week, precisely 24 of April, Klevisa will receive her diploma, and she will receive the School of Economics and Business Franz Prešeren Award for the master thesis. It is an award given by our faculty to graduates of the second level master program for meeting high study criteria. Dear Klevisa, congratulations, and the screen now it's yours. And after that, I will kindly invite Alexander and Alina to take a word.
Thank you very much, dear Melita, for the introduction and for the presentation. Hello, everyone. As Melita introduced, my name is Klevisa Capo. I originally come from Albania. And the reason I'm here is because I believe to that thing of marketing, that if you make that product of a very high quality, it will talk itself and no need to ask and to spend money on marketing. And this program is typically that kind of program that anytime Melita or any other professor would invite me, I would be there with the utmost pleasure, because it's one of the best investments that I've ever done in the career. And honestly saying, I would like to share with you this experience, because I'm really grateful that I've been part of these master programs in any direction. I'm currently studying at the PhD level in the University of Florence in Italy in development economics and local systems. Before this, I've had like 7 years of working experience. I've been trying different companies, organizations, in order to try and see what better fits me. And I've built an experience mainly in the business research and also in consultancy for small startups, like helping them creating business plans, pitch deck presentations, market research, etc., or with project development. All this path has made me create a flexible workplace for my own, and to be working as a freelance professional. That's what I was doing half of the part of my master's, but in the beginning I was working 8 hours and I was also studying, and still I managed to do that hard thing. So going to work every day, working 8 hours, and then studying. It was doable. After that, I switched on freelancing. What these masters taught me, first of all, was that I was thinking I wanted something better than my country. I wanted a master that was better than education in Albania. But what I found out, it was not just better than Albania, it was excellent. And I could say that it taught me a lot. First of all, I could say that all professors that were part of the program I had the highest respect because they were never judgeful about us, the students. They were super helpful, super ready to respond. The methodology was amazing, very updated with the most recent trends. The background of professors were great. Some of them have been working with academia, have been studied in the US, or have been working as ministers of different fields related to our programs. And their experience was great to bring in the class and for us to being inspired enough from them. Additionally, beyond professors, I could say that the group of peers of my generation, I mean my classmates, they were amazing too. So once in a lifetime experience, the only time that I learned also from peers a lot, because it is truly important to be in the right environment and to learn from others. I mean, being young at my age and being the generation or so close to Gen Z, I could say that we are used to have things easily done by others. And I have faced in my school that when we work in a team, we never get what we want because somebody tries to benefit from us and somebody as part of the group tries to be hidden. But in this program, for the first time, I learned to work in the group with people that were really interested to contribute, to help me learn, and to being open to learn by me. And it was truly interesting and inspiring and rewarding to see that other people that you have never met physically and in person are there to help and are there to be happy to work with you. The other thing is that it's an international program, so you learn from other cultures, you learn from other perspectives, you learn from other backgrounds. I had in my group people that were with background in medicine, in ICT, in psychology, so finance, very different backgrounds, and it was great to be there. So I could say that professor, absolutely amazing, peers, absolutely amazing, the whole methodology, super efficient, never had a problem with the online thing, super interactive. So it is a 100% worthy in my case, and yeah, it's a great investment you would take in any direction. So in terms of money, is not that good money. It's like it's cheap compared with other European programs. Quality is super high, well known all over the world, and it's fun, not stressful. So yeah, I'm happy. Even if you have other questions for me, like to email maybe or to know more for specific things, I would be more than happy to give my feedback and opinion about the program.
Thank you, Clarissa. Alexander, it's your turn, please. And sorry, I just want to add that a lot of courses invite guest lectures from the business, and that is very good experience for a student. That's a plus of a big plus of this program. Yes, Alexander, please.
So thank you very much, Melita, and hello everybody. My name is Alexander Milosevic. Originally, I'm coming from Bosnia and Herzegovina, but I'm working in Vienna. Last year, I had the same dilemma as you are having right now, because I was looking for a world-class program that's going to be flexible, that's going to allow me to work and study at the same time. And in my search for such a program, I came across University of Ljubljana, and then I realized that would be the perfect program for me because it offers a world-class education. School of Economics and Business is having so-called triple accreditation, which means that is recognized worldwide. And I like to say that you're having world-class education in your pocket. Why I have decided to join to this program? Well, I have a technical background and I'm working as a business consultant, and we are providing the IT services to the city of Vienna. And since my career aspirations are more oriented towards the business, I realized that I'm lacking the business knowledge. And that's the reason why I applied for the program. So far, I'm pretty satisfied with the program because it offers you up-to-date information, the relevant knowledge. As Melita have mentioned, you also have guest lecturers from the companies, which I find really attractive because that's something unique. You are connected with the companies and you are having the first-hand experience from managers, and that's something quite unique. And also we have colleagues from different countries, different backgrounds, different education, and the ability to have such a group of motivated people who are willing to learn something new is quite interesting, and it allows you to thrive even more. And regarding the program, I would like to say, yes, sometimes it can be demanding, especially if you're not having the background in economics, but I can rest assure you that you are going to learn something which is really relevant, that will help you into your future. And if you have any doubts, I think you should not be worried because you are in the good hands. So, and yes, I would also like to say, if you have any additional questions, feel free to ask me, because I've done the same thing last year and I got many responses from the previous students. They were really happy to help me. So I'm also happy to help if you have any additional questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alexander. Dear Alina, the screen is yours, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alina Papian, and I am also a fellow student at the business program. Like Alexander, I am now halfway through my first year. So first of all, I just want to explain why I applied to this study. So I am originally from the Netherlands, but I live in Serbia. So as you can tell by us three, there are students all across the globe. And I moved to Serbia because I decided to start a skincare brand. So as I embarked on my new adventure, I quickly realized that my background in communication, it helps, but I don't know enough about business to do this just freestyling. So I was looking for a program which could in which I could gain more theoretical knowledge, also practical knowledge, and which also would give me enough space for me to do my work. So I can guarantee you I do not regret applying for this program. So far, we have learned so much. We have learned a lot about marketing, about accounting, about managerial economics. I've learned the supply and demand. I've learned what happens if I raise my price of my product by 10%, what happens to my sales. I have written a marketing plan for my own business. So you also get the chance to, with assignments, you can almost always use your own work and work from there. What else? So if you are worried that you don't have enough background knowledge to start this program, rest assured, I have a background in social sciences. The last time I have had a class in economics was back in high school, and trust me, that was a long, long time ago. I manage finally. I am sure that if I can do it, everyone can do it. As far as the students go, we have lectures every 2 weeks. We do it in smaller groups, so it's not because it's not a full-time study. We do it in small groups, so that really gives you the opportunity to have a more personalized teaching approach. So if you don't understand something, you can always ask either your students or your professor. They will take their time explaining it 1, 2, 3 times. We have a very tight-knit group. So Alexander and I are both in the Viber group we have for this year's students. We talk on almost a daily basis. We help each other out. So I think my experience is that the quality of the program is very good, especially for what you pay compared to other schools. I appreciate the personalized approach from the professors. I like the fact that we have case studies which are very relevant. And yes, as Alexander said, it can sometimes be a little bit demanding, but if you just plan your time well, you will manage easily. And so it gives you so much back. So this is my experience. Of course, if you have any question, you can also always reach out to me. I will leave my contact details in the chat. So if you have any question, don't hesitate. Send me an email, send me a WhatsApp. I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alina, Alexander, and Clevisa, that you share your thoughts and experience and opinion about the program, about your colleagues, and thank you for good opinion for this program for the faculty. Thanks a lot. We can continue, Miha.
Okay, thank you all. We have one more very important information to give you. Please welcome our head of programs in Southeast Europe, Zdenko Rojec, to the virtual floor. Mr. Rojec will give you all the information regarding the application portal and the application procedure, as well as the process of recognition of diplomas from abroad. So, Mr. Rojec, the virtual floor is yours.
Thank you, Miha. Hello, everybody. Application to the master program Business and Organization start. Could you? Okay. Business and Organization start at the link that you see on the slide, and you can find on the website of our School of Economics and Business undergraduate study programs. In the next step of applying, go back. In the next step of applying, click Start Logging and choose a logging method with username and password. In the application, enter your personal data as written in your passport. Please go next slide. Your type of enrollment application is study program level, second cycle master program. School of Enrollment Master Study Program at the University of Ljubljana, Program Business and Organization, application line 1st July, type of application enrollment in first study, type of study part-time. Application on the portal, you will have to submit documents to recognize your previous education, which are scan of your bachelor diploma and transcript of records of bachelor studies, scan of English official translation of your diploma and transcript of records, a short chronological description of your entire education, copy of our passport. For additional information regarding the application, contact my colleague Melita or me. That it was from my side.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I guess the floor now belongs to you. I'm opening the question and answer segment of this information session. So if anybody has any questions, or you can turn on your camera or microphone and say them out loud. You can also write them down in chat if you don't wish to expose yourself. So let's take a minute to see if anybody has any question, please.